Hi, and thanks for joining us for another episode in the How It Works series. I'm your host, Glen Whitten, and today we're talking about how and when to select a title company. Not exactly a spellbinding topic, but often it's the quiet, boring topics that have the most impact. And selecting a title company to handle your closing is no different. The title company, sometimes called the escrow company, is a collection of attorneys and other professionals who conduct your title search, prepare your deed, pay off any mortgages and taxes, and handle all the closing day activities. They're also the people that record the transaction at the county, and most importantly, make sure you get your money after the deal is finalized. Early in my career, I thought what most sellers think, that all title companies are basically the same, right? I was pretty wrong about that. So I learned my lesson pretty quickly, and I've been teaching this to sellers ever since. I call this the 3 S's of selecting a title company. Not exactly Silence of the Lambs or Scarface, but it gets the message across. So let's dive in. The 3 S's are, in no particular order, service, security, and savings. For a deep dive into the 3 S's, check out my blog post at www.ohiomlsflatfee.com/blog, or click on the blog link at the bottom of our homepage. For now, here's my brief take on each one. Service. Service can be further broken down into 2 areas. First, how well does the title team do their jobs? Are they known to make mistakes, or do they execute at a very high level? Do they close on time, or do they experience a lot of unexpected delays? When it comes to the many details of closing a real estate transaction, competence is critical. The second part of service is the human factor. Are these warm, friendly people or cold robot people? Do they return calls and emails, or do they ignore you? Will they talk to you directly, or do they only work through your agent? This might sound like a soft issue, but a real estate transaction can get pretty tricky, and having a live human on the other end of the line who can explain things in plain English is going to be pretty valuable to you as you get near the finish line. Check out any potential title companies online. Bad service is nearly impossible to hide these days. Security. In the movie Men in Black, we're told that the public never really knows how close we are to total world destruction. This is pretty similar to how things are in the title world. Disaster is just lurking around the corner all the time, and clients never really know just how close they are to having a very bad day. A great title company knows this, and they take measures to avoid catastrophe. They have experienced people with well-planned processes and the best technology available. Consider how much information is being batted around. At some point, they're going to ask you for your social security number, your birthday, your bank account information. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe millions, are going to be pushed back and forth to pay off loans, to fund the title closing, to send you your money after the closing is done. They're going to send it right into your personal bank account. Do you really want all of this sensitive data contained in an email that could get intercepted? Every year in the U.S., over $1 billion is stolen from real estate transactions, at least according to the FBI. Quiz your title company. Ask them about their data security measures. If they're any good, they will happily explain it all to you. If they're shaky, you'll get vague things like, "Oh, we're fine, and don't worry about it. We know what we're doing." Trust your gut, and don't become a statistic. Savings. The fees charged by title companies can range anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s. But assuming the other 2 S's of security and service are in line, there's no earthly reason to pay more than a competitive rate. As you narrow your choices for title companies down, ask them to provide you with a list of their fees, the actual fees you'll pay at closing. If you really want to nail this down, ask for a seller net sheet. This is a detailed list of all the fees you'll pay at closing specific to your home and not just some general ranges. We offer this for free, just for the asking. Head over to www www.ohionetsheet.com to get your free seller estimate. Once you receive it, you'll have a much better idea of what you'll have left over at closing, along with some idea of your potential title fees. So, now that I've given you even more reasons to lose sleep, I'm going to give you some really simple advice. Ask your agent. Presumably, you hired your agent because you trust them. They live in this world. They know the good actors and the bad actors. And if you don't trust your agent, you should probably consider listing with someone else. Once you get some title company options, do your homework and be certain of your choice when it comes time to sign on the dotted line. Be sure to check out our other videos in the How It Works series. And when you're ready, click on the Get Started link. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We look forward to helping you. And remember, you can sell it. We can help.